Hi, my name is William Hughitt, and welcome to BA 188. This is my email address right here, and this is always going to be the best way to get a hold of me. I check my email often during the day and can usually get back to you fairly quickly. There are other ways to get in touch with me, form posts and that type of things, but generally I check this often. Form posts I don't check as often. So if you want to get a hold of me, have a question, give me an email. That's the best way. Our textbook for this class is Customer Service 6th edition by Robert W. Lucas. Please make sure that you're getting the 6th edition. If you get an older one, it may not match up quite right and you may have some troubles. It is in 2015 copyright, but it's by McGraw-Hill. So make sure that's the textbook you get. As we go through here, first thing you're going to see, and you're already doing it, is you're watching this video. Other things that we're going to have here is to welcome to BA 188. Let's take a quick look at that. This is going to have everything you need in the class. It's going to outline, again, the textbook. It's going to cover grading. This is a hybrid class. It means that we do have some face-to-face time, but it is mostly an online class. So the bulk of what you see here is the online portion. The face-to-face part we're going to do all in one day on May 21st from 9 to 3 there on campus. You'll get more information about that later. But again, mark your calendar for that because that is an important part of the class. Going to go through here. There's no office hours. Again, the best way is email. All resources tests are included in the course shell. But I also want to point out this is not a self-paced class. The units and chapters are going to be opened up weekly. They are due that week. All that work is due during the week. I do understand, though, that life happens and schedules can get full and stuff can come up. Please communicate with me if that is the case. I'm always willing to work with students if they let me know. If you just don't turn something in, I have no way to know what's going on unless you are in communication with me. We're also going to do talk about some Moodle instruction material, so this is a very good read here. So make sure you go to that. So let's just go back up here. You can navigate by just simply going up to this top button where we are, or you can go to the side. Next here we have the instruction introduction. This tells a little bit about myself. And then we have the syllabus. Students generally really like to make sure they get into the syllabus so they know exactly what is the requirements, goals and objectives. Okay? Grading outline, etc. It's all going to be here. Okay? So double check all of that. And then we have the minimum technical requirements. Most of the tests you're going to need to have some sort of a word. Okay, so you're going to need Word up there. Office 207 or newer generally, but anything with Word. You can get by with Apple, but you're going to have to save stuff in a different format. I can't see your tests if you do that, and then I have trouble grading it. Okay, here's our calendar of due dates. Okay, that's basically is going to send you right up here to assignments. So let's just go ahead and click on that. So you'll notice that the test uploads and those types of things are right here. The dates are all given. They are correct. And again, we have our face-to-face class on May 21st. Notice that the time is basically almost 11 o'clock at night. I'm probably not going to grade stuff at 11 o'clock at night or midnight. I'm probably going to grade it Sunday morning, but the work is due by Saturday. So please keep that in mind as you're working on things. A couple of netiquette things here on how to answer your fellow classmates when you do your form posts. I have a couple of them right here. Down in the bottom is your college support sites. So if you need technology help, these are the sites to tap on and look for. They're here all the time. The College Online Learning Orientation. And then we do have PowerPoint in the class shell. And we have a viewer here that you can download In case you don't have one, they're free. You just have to click on the link and you can get to a PowerPoint free download viewer. Some Moodle directions, questions and answers, distant learning resources, some ADA information, and student services. These are all links to help you as you get into the class. The last couple of things here is the instructor's form. It says required to check a couple of times a week. In this form, I'm going to list information for the whole class. So I may not do it every day, but again, check a couple of times a week. If I notice a trend or something or a problem uploading the test or whatever, I'm going to address it here. So please, again, check that a couple of times a week. This coffee shop form is for students. If you need a study buddy, need a ride to campus, you can drop these little notes for your other students in here. They can answer back and forth. I don't monitor this. I check it from time to time, but this is basically for student use. Student's a student. That's why it's called the coffee shop. And last but not least, in this top section, we have a glossary of terms for customer service. So in the entire text, there's a lot of terminology. You may not know it all. I have a copy in both Spanish and English. So if you click on that, it's going to pop up here and show you it's coming. There we go. It's a big file, that's why it's taking long here. But I wanted to show it to you so you would be willing to click on it here. So I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger. But it has all of the terms for the entire class. So Disabilities Act, Parents and Grooming, all of those good things for the entire text. It's all up in here with the definitions. So if you run into a word you're not familiar with, you can check into there and get that. Okay, so that kind of covers the top. The next video is right here, in that introduction to week 1. And so after you go over everything up here in the top, I'd like you to come down here and connect with this video because that'll show you how to operate each chapter.